Hey guys, this is Justin Figueroa, and today we'll be talking about the adjustments you need to make when you become a pilot. So the most challenging part from the transition from student to flight instructor would have had to been the fact that I had to change my schedule completely. So as you start off, you're the lowest seniority. We all know that. We all have to start somewhere. Starting from the bottom, now we're here, right? So now that we are at the bottom, right, and the seniority is starting and building, we have this schedule that's so crazy, right? So here at Thrust, we had a different type of schedule. Every so often, you might start with the super late afternoon shift or super early morning shift. And I'm talking about very early or very late. So if you're not used to a schedule where you're transitioning from a 5 a.m. flight or a super late 9 p.m. flight, you have to totally switch up your adjustment of how you sleep. You know, if you have blackout curtains at the house, when are you gonna sleep during the day, at night, mornings, and things like that. But it not only has to transition for yourself, that's the big thing. In the recent past, I had a student that his sleep schedule totally off, right? So he was trying to stay awake for our 5 a.m. flights when you need some sleep, you know, during that time. But if he knew that he could stay up and fly at 5, he thought he was more productive. So I had to coach him into understanding that, hey, sleep is kind of important, and being able to understand that and kind of coach him through. And so this is the way we should do this so we could have better productive flights. So even from a student's perspective or transition from student to actual flight instructor, there is that big transition in knowing, hey, the schedule is changing, my life's gonna change with it. So let's do that. It is really rigorous as a student, just as it is as an instructor. It just collapses in different ways. So when you are a student, you have kind of like a structural schedule. A lot of times it's like more of an 8 to 5 type of schedule where you're able to go in the morning, have your ground class, being instructed by an instructor, then go to a flight, you know, usually right after. But you have a lot of in between time to be able to now study. So it's like an 8 to 5 kind of job. Well, now as an instructor, you become a manager, if that makes more sense in the world of job perspectives. Now you have the schedule of the manager where you're responsible for not only yourself, but your students. But now you have to have that rigorous schedule because you have more of a responsibility to maintain. So when it comes to weekends and your personal time outside of flying, right? We all have a personal life and want to be able to do more things than just fly. So that is a great question. I actually get to ask that in an interview, you know, before to go to the airlines. And how I answered this question was, when you have time for your flights, you get those done, but you plan for your evenings or mornings on the weekends, right? You're not gonna be working those hours where you're completely blocked off for the whole entire day. So if you need to work out, you need to go eat something, you wanna hang out with friends, then you plan around that schedule for each planned weekend. So this not only applies to you as a student or you as a flight instructor, but if you are now in the mentality of, I'm in a flight school, I am doing this journey. If you're like me or any of these other pilots, I wake up and I don't even look outside. My phone gets in my face and it's not even a text message. It's not even a notification. It's straight to ForeFlight. We're looking at weather. We're trying to see where the clouds are going, if we're able to even explore the sky today. And that's usually what I do when I wake up in the morning. So if things don't work out as a pilot, I could be a weatherman. So that wraps up today's video on some of the adjustments that you have to make as a pilot and an instructor. And if you want to find out more on how you can join Thrust Flight, just click on the link below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss out on some future videos. It's a link below, right?
Just
description below. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on some fish. So hey guys, this is Justin Figueroa, and today we'll be talking about some of the Hey guys, this is Justin Figueroa, and today we'll be talking about some of the transitions. Okay, so that wraps it up, guys. Say that one more time. So that wraps up today's video on how to adjust to,